Welcome to the Your Market live research lesson. While competitive analysis and copy mining can give you a lot of information about your customers, nothing compares to live research when it comes to helping you understand the people you want to sell to. Now that you've dug into the language your ideal customers use, you're going to dig even deeper by actually speaking to a few of them. In this lesson, you'll learn how to get potential clients on interviews and what to ask them. Your goal is to interview at least 3 people who fit your ideal client profile. Your online research should already have given you an idea of where to find your clients. Now, you need to actually find them, reach out, and get a few on an interview. There's a script in the implementation guide for how to ask for interviews online, but don't limit yourself to that. If you can find ideal clients offline or know someone who fits your ideal client profile, ask them if they have the time for a few questions to help you in exchange for a coffee or some free advice. That's all you're doing, so keep it simple. As you're conducting your interviews, these are the 4 main questions that you want to ask. Record the call if possible because this is the live version of copy mining. Don't summarize your interviewee's answers. Write down the exact phrasing that they use because that's what's going to be the most powerful. Also, make sure to continually ask questions that dig deeper, such as, what would that look like? How would that feel? Why? Tell me more, etc., until you get to the heart of their pains and dreams and goals. Notice that question 4 straight out asks someone if they'd be willing to pay for help to solve that problem. This is very important as you need to know this, so do not skip it. This can be a bit uncomfortable to ask, so you can preface by saying something like, I'm not trying to sell you anything, but I do need to know. And when you hear their answer, you're not just listening for a yes or a no, because they might say yes just to be nice. You're listening for that, oh my gosh, yes, I need that. That's when you'll know you've got it. Anything less than that, and you want to dig deeper and ask, why not? Or why isn't it a full yes? That'll help you get clear on what it is that your target client is truly willing to pay for. There are 3 best practices that you need to keep in mind for these interviews. First, it can be tempting to ask friends or even some of the other students in this course for interviews, but do not do it. Interview only people who are actual potential clients. Friends are going to be kinder and less likely to be honest if they think it'll discourage you, and at the end of the day, they aren't the ones who'll be buying from you. Also, don't just create a survey and ask people to fill it out. Surveys give people time to think and polish their answers, so you miss out on a ton of insights that you would have gotten live. Finally, occasionally you might have an interviewee ask how he or she can work with you. If this happens, simply schedule a time in the very near future to discuss how you might be able to work with him or her. Then, before that call, finish the rest of this module, which will help you create your offer, and review the bonus sales call outline and how-to audio in the additional resources area of this lesson. We'll go over sales in much more detail in just a few weeks, but for a call like this, those resources will give you everything you need for now. In this lesson, you learned how to get people who fit your ideal client profile onto interview calls with you and what to ask them to get clear on what clients would be willing to pay you for. Your next steps now are to complete the Your Market live research implementation guide and then move on to the Your Hook lesson.